Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric, also known as Ready Hustle. This is it guys, the long awaited hat video. You guys know I've been talking about doing hats for a while. I showed you guys some clips, some shorts. Now I want to show you how I make this. And it's fun, so what I'm going to go through is pretty much everything you need to do from start to finish. Like let's say you have your machine set up for flats, because Nita just got done using it, so I'm going to go from flats to caps and maybe switch out a couple needles for you, some threads, so you can see how it's all done. So let's go ahead, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out this thread here. Currently it's hooked up, or it's threaded into a needle 14, and I'm going to be replacing it with this thread. So the best way to change colors is just to tie it off to the existing thread that's already threaded. So cut off the excess, and now all you got to do is pull from down right before the needle. I don't like to pull it through the needle just because the knot will be too big for the hole. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch out the number 14 needle. Right now it's a 7511, and we're going to put in a 9014. So go ahead and give that screw here a couple turns, about a full, I don't know, 360 I guess. Okay, so I got the nice needles here. Okay. You gotta make sure you get your needle in the right way, because I've been known to put them in wrong on accident, because I guess my eyes are getting bad. So there's a front and back. The side with the line, looks like a line going down the center, that's gonna be the front. The part of the shaft that's like missing half of itself goes in the back. I don't know how else to explain that, sorry guys. Yeah, so mine are so bad I accidentally put it in backwards just the other day, and it was stitching so weird. So go ahead and give it a full turn to the right. Okay, so once you got it in nice and straight, you want to give it a little turn about 15 degrees to the right. So you don't want it to be perfectly straight. Let's go ahead. I like to use the needle nose. I'll go ahead, grab it the needle nose, loosen, and then turn and tighten. That looks perfect. So I'll go ahead. Guys, I have a much easier time threading this needle than the single needle. And it has an automatic threader, so we'll see, right? Let's find out. My all talk. Sorry, my eyes are bad and the camera's kind of in the way, so I'm already bringing out the excuses. Oh, golly, there it is. Pull through and then go back down through the hole. Alright, that nice big thick needle is installed. So let's cut that. Cut that little too much excess for me. Alright, let's go hoop the hat now. Okay, so I got the hooping station set up over here in the light. I don't know if I can get great footage of this, but I will try. So I got this beautiful blank. It's a Decky original. Guys, these are nice hats. I recommend them. Okay, so got my hat. Now I need my hoop. Got the hooping station. But here's my hoop. I'll slide my hoop on. Make sure it's locked in place. There's 3 locks. one on the bottom, two on the sides. Let's see. And get your little safety clips. Gotta have your safety clips. Okay, so I like to go ahead, unbutton the back. Alright, and then you're going to fold out the little rim. Well, I don't know what you guys call that. Hey, what is this part called of the hat? Babe, Nita, you know what this is called on the hat?
What?
You know what this is called?
Brim?
Brim?
That's what I call it. That's what I would say.
Fold out the brim of the hat? Okay, that's what I called it. But for some reason, I'm like, is that really what it's called? Okay, so, I think it's called the brim. See, I'm such a noob. Fold out the brim of the hat, or this little fold, whatever you guys call it. And you want to try to line up the inseam here. On these 6-panel hats, it's really nice because they have the inseam with a little dot, a little line on your hoop. So you want to go ahead and you're going to go between this piece of metal and the back place. Look at this, slid right in, super easy. Okay guys, let me know if that's a better angle for you. Just kidding, I know it is. Okay, so we get it all, get the brim where you need it to be. Sometimes even you could put the clips on before you do this, but what we're gonna do, we're going to hold the hat down in the spot you like. We're gonna get this over top, the metal strap, and we want to make sure you'll know you're in the right spot when the metal strap sits right along the bottom of the bill, whatever it's called. I gotta learn my hat anatomy, guys. I'm embarrassing myself. So go ahead, hook it on the side here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You'll get that. Let me show you. Hooks right here, and then you just pull it tight. Might have to loosen this one up. Yeah. So I had this set for another hat. The cool thing is, I'll show you how I loosen it. So let's start over. Tiny flathead screwdriver. There's a little screw in here. You actually get a Phillips too, but we're gonna get a flathead this time. And because that hat is like extra big, it's really a nice premium hat. We're just gonna move this forward a tad. So loosen, go forward a little bit, just a little, probably like 1/4 of an inch. Tighten it back, and let's go ahead and try this again. And it's okay, guys. If this happens to you, just, you know, do it again. Make sure you get it right. Don't mess around. I've seen some people, they say to grab it like this and slide it on, and that way it works pretty good. But you could also grab it and just kind of like work your way down with your thumbs. I guess you can't really see now, so let's see if we could get this strap right the first time. If the strap is too tight, you know, the hat's not going to sit right. And then if it's too loose, it also won't sit right. So see, now you're going to hook it. And you just pull this. Okay, so look how it's perfectly down at the bottom. Maybe not perfect, but pretty good. And I actually have, right now I have the inseam just a tad bit to the right of the line, because when I pull it tight, because I have it hooped pretty tight still, it kind of wants to shift that way anyways. And now I'm like right on the dot, guys. I don't know if you can see. So it's pretty straight, not bad. And I like the placement. My hat looks nice and straight, so the stitch out should be fairly straight. Okay, So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around so you can see what I do on the sides. So every hat's gonna be different, you know, depending on how it's designed. But I like to try to fold it around these little posts, and then we're just gonna clip it like so. And so, and then we'll come around to this side. And I probably could have done that, making sure it was all right before I done that strap. I'm missing one, but let's go ahead and throw this one on. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go ahead, put the hat on and stitch this thing out. Okay guys, so I kind of got ahead of myself. I usually do that and Nita kind of sets me straight, so we forgot to install the hat driver. So let's go ahead and do that. Currently we uninstalled all the arms, so there's nothing attached. You don't want anything attached when you do this. Let's go ahead and go to change hoop. Select the hat hoop. It's the one with the hat. Hit OK. Look, it says must uninstall cap driver for machine safety before selecting the enter button. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. And it's gonna move to its thing, get set up. Perfect. As you can see, you know, the design's way too big. Let's go ahead and pick our design. And I actually just redid. I fixed a few things on it. So let's go ahead, go to our designs here. Go to USB. And I renamed it something. What did I name it? Pink Tank, that's right. So that's it right there. Okay, so now I did that, it's downloaded into the system. Go here, here's the new file, hit OK. It's gonna read it. And there it is, it's loaded up. So let's go ahead, let's install our cap driver. So, you just kinda gotta finesse this on. You wanna line it up. There's like these little wheels on the bottom. Okay, okay. So there's little wheels you want to line up, and it just slides right on in. Maybe not right on in, but it slides in. Make sure you guys the screws are lined up, going into the right holes. These little washers you gotta kind of get out of the way as you slide on. Now it's not as convenient as the Melco. I was watching Angela's video recently and she changed hoops and I was like, oh man, that looked easy. This is a little bit harder. Not too bad though, it's just sometimes those washers get in the way. So I got it on. Let's go ahead, tighten this bad boy down. Alright. It's only about a half a turn, guys. That's how, like, I barely loosen them. And that might be why it's so hard to get in. If you loosen them a lot more, those washers will get out of the way a little bit more, so you can slide it on better. But then you gotta sit there and crank and crank and crank. So, okay, guys, it's good. So we're gonna go ahead and slide our hat on. I'm gonna go to the side so you could avoid the needles with the bill of the hat. And then it'll slide on. Make sure you have all sides locking. In the Rokoma video, he does a nice little trick to tell if it's locked. He just taps them. You hear that? That means that side's not locked. This side? Nothing. That side? Not locked, so just, there you go. Now it's locked. Underneath? Not locked. See, that bottom one wanted to be locked first. And then I guess I should have done this before, but one final step on these nice premium hats, like on Richardson hats. I hit it with a little bit of water, and I kind of just rub it in. Those last little left hats were for good luck. Okay, let's select the color so we got the right threads going. First, let's enter embroidery mode. We'll do a quick little trace. Okay. Oh, you know what I also forgot to do? Check the bobbin, but I was thinking there's enough bobbin thread left. We'll see. And then, look, we actually have the baby blue lined up on the right one. Okay guys, so the right threads are selected. There's only two colors, and they just go one color then the second color, so hit OK. And now we're gonna make sure that we got this hat, got the design lined up. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit trace and kind of eyeball it at first. It's actually almost perfect already, so that's really convenient. Let's see, I'm actually going to micro adjust it just a tad. So I think we're good now. Let me see if I can lower it. I try to get it as close to the bottom as I have the guts to go, because I get nervous. So that rattling you hear underneath is the door for the bobbin. Sometimes these hats will knock them off, like the snapbacks on them will knock them off. So guys, I like our placement, so let's go ahead and send it. I'm hitting the green button on the machine and we're gonna stitch it out. Okay, so that was a pretty flawless stitch out. Gotta love it. Use the right needles and the right techniques and you're good. So to remove it, we're just gonna hit those 3 locks just like we did on the hooping station. You're gonna slide it off just a tad. Turn. Clear the needles. And let's check it out. Not bad, not bad. You know, not perfect either. With the hit glider with it, but man, that's a good looking hat. I'd wear it. I love his design. Looking good. Alright, well there you guys go. Stitch out on the Bai. I love this machine. Makes hats easy. I'm telling you.
My machine so I can play with it.
Yeah, we need another machine, so we're fighting over it. I need one that's already set up for hats that I don't have to mess around with, because I'm always having to undo it, redo it. It gets old. But yeah. Alright guys, well I guess we're gonna end it here. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment, tell me what you guys thought. Did I do good? What you think of the machine? What else do you want to see? Do you need to learn anything else? I want to teach you. So any questions, let me know. Bye guys.